Task number 3, Introduction to Gobuster, which is part of Web Enumeration module, which is a prerequisite for Upload Vulnerabilities module from Complete Beginner Path. Introduction to Gobuster. Welcome to Gobuster portion of this room. This part of the room is aimed at complete beginners to enumeration and penetration testing. By completing this portion, you will have learned how to install Gobuster on Linux, how to use the dir mode, directory mode to enumerate directories to several of its most useful options, and we also use the DNS mode to enumerate domains and subdomains of several of its most useful options, and where to go for help. At the end of this section, you will have the opportunity to practice what you have learned by using Gobuster on another room, which we have here, the blog. This room utilizes what's called a content management system, which is CMS for short. In order to make a CMS, also you may heard of the most popular CMS, WordPress, in order to make things easier for the user. These typically have large and varied directory structures, perfectly for directory enumeration with Gobuster. I keep going to Gobusters. Gobusters!
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! With the introduction out of the way, let's get started. What is Gobusters? As the name implies, Gobuster is written in Go. Go is an open source, low-level language, much like C or Rust, developed by a team at Google and other contributors. If you'd like to learn more about Go, visit the web link above. Here, as you see, this is Golang, the official page of actually redirects to GoDev. And here we have the docs, and you can learn more or read more about Go language. Installing Gobuster on Kali, we have the same command, pretty easy. On Kali is pre-installed, I think. Let me see, Gobuster. No, it's not installed. Okay, I'll say, so I said this before, but this is a quick one. As you can see here, Linux says, you do not have installed this. You want to install it, nay or yay. You'll see that N is uppercase. If you press enter, the uppercase is the default selection, right? So I just want to say sudo apt install, then Gobuster. Here we just enter the password. All right, and it does its thing. Then it's done. Useful global flags. There are some useful global flags that can be used as well. I've included them in the table below. You can review these in the main documentation as well. And here we'll go to GitHub, official GitHub of Gobusters. As you can see, it installs. Now, if you go Gobusters, Gobuster and say -h, we have the help menu and the flags. You can also see the default flags that are in Kali. T for threads, V for verbose. Usually they are the same between apps, but it's always useful to check because also you get the correct syntax. Right here again, available commands, right? So we read about this, right? For directory enumeration and DNS, these two will try out for subdomain enumeration. Okay, so T is for threads, basically how many threads you want to use. Default is 10. The more you use, the heavy it will be on the application. V is for verbose, basically see more output. Here it says to see the errors. Z is for no progress. Don't display the progress. And then Q, this one, with don't print the banner and other noises. And O is basically for output, to save your scan. I will typically change the number of threads to 64 to increase the speed of my scans. If you don't change the number of threads, Gobuster can be a little slow. Answer the question below, no questions. Interesting, complete.